Oh man, these Nigerian women are not fans of Meghan Markle.
Hey up everyone, it's me, Steph, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, looking after Popcorn Palace for this week. But of course, I couldn't let me big brother King Andy go without actually doing a video with him on this channel. Hey
This
up,
means I'm the
Andy.
first guest, Steph.
Of
It's
course you had
guest
to be
week
my
here,
first
and
guest,
Steph's like, I
Andy.
need you to be the first guest. Well, I'm glad I'm the first guest in this one because this is starting to trend everywhere, and it's unbelievable. The backfiring, the karma, it's all coming to a head. This weird PR blitz of Meghan Markle and all her new suit outfits and weird half naked dresses around these women. I don't know what on earth they were thinking, Steph, but it is about to backfire beautifully. This clip on Twitter, which I imagine you had seen, but I saw it. I forwarded to you. I was like, "Oh my goodness, is this amazing?" We just got. I mean, people have probably watched it, but let's watch it again, shall we?
Yes.
If you haven't seen it yet, get ready for some amazing Nigerian women to just completely call Meghan Markle out for all this nonsense that she's doing because she's, and she's really Nigerian, Steph.
Yeah, they absolutely decimate her, guys. Thanks to the British Prince II at freedom _007 for sharing this. But yeah, let's play it and let's see how Andy reacts to it right now.
Preempted you that she's Nigerian before now. Has any of her actions displayed besides the main thing to say, this is a Nigerian action?
Now, just to kind of explain that question, because it is a little bit wordy, what he's actually asking is, before Megxie announced to the world on that Archetypes podcast that she was 43% Nigerian, was there anything that she said or did that indicated to these Nigerian women that are about to answer that she was Nigerian in the first place, or even black? That's essentially the question, Andy, okay?
I feel like she's going to add to the negative list that we already have in Nigeria. For example, she say Duchess of, what is it called?
Duchess of Sussex.
Sussex, yeah. And she's been branded different names, and then she's going to add to the list of we are known to be terrorists, 419, whatever. And now she's come to join the list of that. Brazilian Meghan that they call her. She comes in with a diva attitude and all the rest. No, I'm not proud.
You're not proud.
But rather, I'm more curious as to why she chose to be a Nigerian.
I like her for who she is, but she hasn't added value to Nigeria as a country. I'm more interested in what this DNA thing that they said they did, that she's 43%. I mean, I don't know. I don't trust it unless I am convinced.
I was really shocked. I was like, why Nigerian? Out of all states or country, she chose Nigeria. And how far is that true that she is actually
Nigerian?
40 what percent?
43%.
43%. I don't understand,
You want to see the proof?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Her actions tells me she's not in.
Well, just because I love that she was just the one woman in the red there is just like, she's brought nothing here. She doesn't bring anything anywhere. She provides nothing to anybody. She just uses people constantly. And she's using this country, and she showed up, as we were talking with Sue, Steph, usually when you show up to these events, you bring gifts, you bring like items for the school kids or whatever you can do to like, I'm so glad to be part of this country. Let me give back all that, I've gotten. Let me give back to you. Heck, bring some jars of jam, whatever the hell it is, bring something. And all they brought were their camera crews to pose around with these women, these people, all in the tribal gear and Nigerian outfits to really hit home the production quality that, see, Meghan is Nigerian. Look at them welcoming her. I love these women finally coming out, being honest, be like, no, bullshit. We call BS. We're not buying it. So kudos. Let's keep going. But bravo.
Nigerian. For example, if a Nigerian girl were lucky enough or whatever, marry into the royal family, I think she would know what to do. I think she would have respected her in-laws. because that's the way we were cultured. We have aunties, uncle, we have extended family. She would have respected her extended family. And before you know, a Nigerian woman would have earned the queen's love and respect that she would start cooking jollof rice within the royal families. And I believe the queen would have been eating jollof rice before she passed away.
And that would have been better for
That
her.
would have that then I would have known she's a Nigerian woman. In all of the things that she has done, nothing. The only thing that I could say probably linked her to a Nigerian is that she looked pretty like Nigerian women.
This is
That's all. She looked pretty like a Nigerian woman. And she has a sense of fashion like a Nigerian woman. Other than that, in terms of mannerism, she's completely zero.
You don't approve of her actions, even when she's trying to explain that is tough here. You think a Nigerian woman would have handled it differently?
Oh, yes.
Yes, they will handle it differently. I mean, we're talking about royal family. It's big, you know, it's culture. She needed to actually back down and just kind of like, you know, flow with whatever. Because all those things she put out there, they were all negatives about the royal family. I mean, you coming out there to just damage the royal family like that, and then you think, you know, everything is fine. And then all of a sudden you're saying you're Nigerian. No, you're not Nigerian, because we have wives who are married to princes in Nigeria, and they don't act this way. Like Mr. Dugue rightfully said, they respect. We are very cultured, we respect, we are mannered, we respect our husbands and everything. Even if the
And your
husband
in-laws,
has said, oh, I'm taking you out, I don't want to have royal duties anymore and everything. As a woman, she is meant to be telling Harry to say no. No, because they're all going to think it's me. Please, we can work it out. We can do this, we can do that.
Absolutely.
But she didn't. Instead, she ran over there. And now she's saying she's what? Nigerian? No, you're
No,
not.
she's not. No, she's not.
I think she went into the royal family thinking she's going to change the narrative, and it just didn't work.
No.
And she did not want to work with the people in the palace. She was fighting with Catherine. Nothing was good enough
For her.
For her. You should be proud they even accepted you to come into the
as a divorcee.
Yes, because
When she was in the palace, she could have said she was a Nigerian. Then she could have invited us to the palace to give us some advice, give us some coaching, some Nigeria coaching. How we behave in Nigeria, how we respect our in-laws and stuff like that. Now that she thinks that she is a Nigerian, the only advice I would give to her is she needs to go to Nigeria and learn some manners. She needs to go to Nigeria and learn some Nigerian manners.
Yeah, if she was in a palace, I mean, then she proclaimed that she's Nigerian, then maybe she would have gone to the, you know, what's it called now, our royals back home, to sit with the wives and let them give her some coaching on how to actually conduct yourself as a royal wife.
I mean, there's so much to unpack there. What's so not surprising, but so nice to see, let me say it that way, is someone in a completely different culture seeing exactly what we see, right? Looking at it completely different lenses from their perspective as Nigerians, and they see the same Meghan that we've been exposing, you before me, obviously, but that we've been exposing for some time. The fact that she's not about family, the fact that she's selfish, right? And only thinks about her. The fact that she had the opportunity to be in the royal family and make it better for her culture and other people, but she bounced for the betterment of herself. To see them call all this out is so refreshing and so shocking. This is not a good look for her. This is so bad that now these like really strong Nigerian women are coming forward and we're like, we don't want you. Get out here. And I love that they're like, yeah, if she was in the palace, she could have brought us there and like really made it a big deal, like the Nigerian Heritage Week. Then we could have, you know, it would have helped the country, right, tremendously. But now what? They're gonna bring on a mind. She'll never invite these women, anybody from Nigeria, to Montecito. But they can't. These people are gonna afford her jams. She's not gonna be able to do anything. It's shocking to me that she's trying to use this whole country to make herself better. And it's just bravo to these women standing up and saying what they said, because I think it's spot on.
And I actually issue a challenge to the Sugars, the Sussex squad out there. I challenge them to turn round and accuse these highly intelligent Nigerian women of being misogynistic and racist. Because every single time you criticise their Megsy, you're either misogynistic, racist, or freaking both. Well, guess what, sugars? Intelligent Nigerian women have just criticised your little princess Megsy. Aight? So, yeah, I issue a challenge to the sugars to be like, right, you're going to call them now misogynistic and racist? I dare you. I triple dare you. With
Oh, they
that...
won't.
Go
They'll
on.
just call them stupid. They'll call them paid, whatever. They'll find some stupid approach, but you're spot on. The sugars are just going to be like, and again, more and more proof that Megsy's full of it. It's a selfish, narcissistic, phony. That's why we've been calling out, because she's constantly out there trying to pretend she's not. And typically I wouldn't care, but this woman's using the whole royal family and all the royal titles to do her own narcissistic bidding. And as long as she's out there doing press tours, we're going to be out here to call it out, because I'm so sick of it. This is all that new PR lady. We talked about it over on Palace as well, here in Palace, but she's got a new PR person who's helped with Jennifer Lawrence and others. And this is all part of this new plan. The new Netflix show's coming. She's out there with new looks, trying to make herself look more glamorous. And no, it's not working. It was, the more I've looked at it, and I'm sure you'll cover it this week as I'm out. But so many of those appearances were so shockingly offensive, given the culture of what people do in Nigeria compared to what Meghan was trying to do, looking all nice, showing skin. And it was just like, girl, that's not the time or place. And I think even recently I saw she must have gotten the memo, because now there's like much more, like she's wearing like a full long dress, and like it looks like she's trying to cover up a bit more because we know she pays attention. And I think she realized, crap, I need to try to fix this before I leave. So there's a lot to unpack that I'm sure you will. But yeah, this clip alone was worth running to the front of the line, because bravo to these women. And it's so lovely to see.
Absolutely. And that dress you're talking about, as a little bit of a sideline, that's the yellow Carolina Herrera dress, which, by the way, she still failed because her shoulders were on show. And that, in a predominantly conservative country, even in Italy in certain places, is a big, massive no-no. With that being said, guys, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and of course there's going to be more from Popcorn Palace, especially this week from yours truly, make sure you subscribe. Help this channel to get to 100,000. Let's get it done and earn Palace that silver play button. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatevers. And until the next time, from me and Andy, laters. Bye.